This one is gonna be an interesting one because I haven't talked about this topic before. The first time I heard that fapping and watching porn is normal among people my age was when I was going on a field trip to a small town in the countryside area with my class. Because it was almost summer and the end of our school year, and that's how we celebrated. It happened 2 or 3 years ago, I think, when I finished 7th grade. We basically got there by bus and there was a sauna and a pool, so we had a lot of fun. We were also spending the night, but I remember when the evening came around, we already had gone to the sauna and the pool multiple times. So we purely just started talking because, it's fun to have deep conversations. But I remember when we were chatting with the boys like we usually do, one of them just casually brings up that whenever he watches porn, he feels this guilt or shame inside of him. And then some of my other classmates came out that they do this activity frequently and it obviously feels good. Bro, I'm gonna be honest and open, I had done this activity before because, well, I'm no exception, I was a boy in my early teenage years. However, I still didn't know how to react because by that point I had discovered nofap and I knew that this addiction was really bad for us. I knew this was really bad for me, the guilt and shame associated with it, so naturally I just joined the conversation and I just told them that I think that it's something really bad and I don't do it myself. I bet you already know what they said. They told me that it's okay, it's healthy and I should start doing it. I should develop this fucking miserable addiction. We argued about it for quite a while until we eventually just moved on to another topic to talk about. But still, bro, why the fuck is jerking off considered to be normal in this day and age? This has literally ruined thousands or even millions of lives and relationships, but it's still considered healthy? But still, bro, the fact that us who are addicted to it consider it to be okay isn't even the worst part of this, in my opinion. The worst part of this issue is that the people we take advice from, that we aspire to be like, our teachers for example, also say that it's healthy and good for us. About a year ago I was in biology class and we studied this topic very closely related to what I just talked about. Basically protection and sexuality and stuff like that, And then my teacher brings up this topic, the topic of this video, and she says loud and clear, go ahead and masturbate, it's healthy and completely normal. Obviously right away I was just thinking that this is cope and the worst advice I've ever heard. But at the time me or my classmates didn't really comment on it since the teacher was still talking and it's disrespectful to talk in class and you have to raise your hand at all times. But after the class, oh boy, we had an argument. I was basically saying that I never fap and that it's horrible for you, along with one of my friends who was also on my side because, well, he was also on self-improvement at the time. And then there was the other group who basically said that, that it's good for you, it's healthy and it prevents cancer. Obviously most of our class didn't say anything because they didn't want the attention, but I didn't care. Bro, I'll say it right now. This is an addiction. Porn is probably the most addicting addiction ever because it just takes advantage of the parts of our brain which are specifically designed for love and connection. And when you watch this shit, your subconscious mind will think that you're making love and you have a special connection with someone. However, in reality, you're just a pathetic loser and your more developed part of your brain knows this. It fills your mind up with guilt and shame, so you'll just feel like shit. But how to actually get rid of this bad habit? Well, ironically, the worst thing you can do is go on nofap. When you count your days, when you don't fap and try to keep up this streak and reach this specific number of days. I have seen these YouTubers who try to keep you in this addiction by saying that, you should get on nofap and get to 90 days, and then they show you sexualized pictures of women on the thumbnails of their videos. Bro, their main goal is just profit and views. They don't actually care about you, they don't want to help you, so I will. If you actually want to quit this addiction, the absolute best thing you can do is completely stop thinking about it. Bro, stop thinking about nofap, stop thinking about these streaks, because if you think about them, you will endlessly just relapse. Instead of laying in your bed, go live your life. Go do the work that you're passionate about. Go outside, go run in the nature, play football. Just do something with your life. And if you actually do that, if you actually commit to making your life more interesting, then you won't have time for these bad habits like watching porn. If you get an urge or a sexual desire, then your first instinct isn't to touch your dick. It's to actually put this urge towards something productive. Like working out, for example. You will get rid of this addiction and your life will get 1,000 times better. It's a win-win. Bro, life is very short and you only live once, so make the most out of your time on this planet. I truly believe in you, bro. If you want to see more videos, then click on this one next. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.